What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, please, and let's get into it, my friends. Let's do this. All right, here we are on the 24th day of June, sitting at about 18.272 cents, 7 hours and 7 minutes left in the day. This is just another lower high, and we're probably going to zero. No, that's not what's happening. I mean, yes, it is a lower high, to be fair, but that was some of the most volume we've seen on a daily basis. Looking here on Coinbase, which Coinbase and Binance have the most volume, right? Coinbase is number two. So that's pretty substantial. Pretty average volume as far as like the volume reader goes. But if we're looking at this, that was the most volume we've seen on the 23rd of June there since the 13th of June. So in 10 days. We haven't seen that much volume in 10 days. And it came in nonetheless at the low. At the low with a nice recovery. Bullish engulfing candle. Engulfed 1, 2, 3 days of closing price. Maybe even 4 days actually of closing price in one day. Love to see it. Looking at the daily RSI, we are bouncing right off of the oversold zone here. I don't believe that this is the end of this move. We do have a downtrend, right? We do have a downtrend in the RSI. This is important to mention, right? And I would draw it like this. I mean, obviously I wouldn't draw it like this with connecting those lines. I would kind of shave it down and draw like the line of best fit. I didn't mean to curve it down here, act like it just keeps going like that, whatever. It's very possible that this could go lower, right? It's very possible we could still go lower. And if Cookie DAO does go lower in the RSI, that doesn't necessarily mean that we go lower in the price, okay? But if we do go lower, if we do reverse this here from a low to a high, relatively speaking. Oh, come on now. There we go. If we do go lower, it shouldn't be a concern. It shouldn't be anything that hurts you or scares you, right? Go down to the golden ratio. Find support at 13.2 cents, 11.6 cents. Make my day. I'll sell my freaking car. I'll sell my wife's car. We'll put all the money that we have into Cookie because, man, that's an absolutely scrumptious price, man. We're going to be the Cookie monsters if that happens because 13.2 cents, 11.7 cents is a phenomenal price. So don't get it mistaken, right? We're talking about this now not because I think we're going down there. That's not why I'm talking about this. We're talking about this because if we're fortunate enough for it to happen, I don't want people to make the mistake of selling. Because if you sell, I'm buying it from you. That's what's happening. Me and all the people who are aware of what this thing is, we're going to be buying it from you. So you better not freaking sell down there. But if the price goes down there, people will be selling, unfortunately. That's just how it is. Fear, scare, whatever happens, if Bitcoin turns around, right? It's all very possible. We're not out of the woods yet, you guys, right? It's looking good. I'm under, and I keep flipping back and forth between bullish and bearish over the week. It's making my head spin. I'm sure you guys are getting tired of it. But, to be completely fair, we've been very volatile over the past couple of weeks. We look at the daily time frame, it's just go up, we go down, we go up, we go down, we go up, we go down, we go up. Maybe we go down, maybe we continue to go up. I don't know. The volatility will end at some point. We'll pick a directional heading here soon. If that heading is down, don't despair. Get excited. You don't have any extra capital to put in there? Whatever. I don't care. And here's the thing, too. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Whenever I hear people say that they're fully allocated and they don't have extra money to put in, I challenge you, right? I challenge you to prove that to be true because prove it to yourself to be true because it's like the same people that say they don't have time to work out. What, you don't got 10 minutes? You don't got 30 minutes in a day where you can just work out? Do some push-ups, do some jumping jacks, do some jump like get your knees to your chest, do some jumps like that, whatever, some ab workouts, bicycle kicks. Bicycle kicks are good. My point is not about working out, though. You should get in shape, right? Take care of your health. Health is wealth. Health is way better than financial wealth, right? You feel better. Anyways, a whole different topic there. The point is, the same people that say they don't have 30 minutes in the day to work out or 10 minutes in the day to work out are the same people that might say, "Oh, I'm fully allocated. I don't have enough money." Put $100 in there. You don't got $100? Put $10 in there. Let it do 100x for you. This thing is 100x potential. If you put $10 in there and it does 100x, you're gonna get $1,000 off of $10. You don't got $10? $100 turn into if it did 100x, that's 10,000x, right? Yeah, that's $10,000, right? You don't need thousands of dollars. Whatever you can scrap together, as long as you're not hurting yourself, don't put yourself out. Make sure that your bills are taken care of. Make sure your needs are met. Make sure that you're living comfortably or as comfortably as you can. It's okay to live frugal, but don't suffer because of it. People make excuses for why they can't allocate more. They think that $100 isn't a lot of money, or a couple $100, or maybe even for you $1,000 isn't a lot of money. I don't know who you are. Whatever you get, if you have 100x potential, which you absolutely do, even at the current price, let alone down there, you have multi-100x potential. There's no excuse to not allocate. But again, we're focusing so much on this. It's as if I'm talking about that price happening. I don't think we're going to go down there. That's not my expectation. We didn't get the most volume that we've seen since the 13th, and over in 10 days, we didn't get the most volume we've seen at the lows, at relative lows back here, where we bounced all the way up to 36 cents in like 4 or 5 days in like a week's time. We didn't do that just to go lower, not in my opinion. But you never know. You never know. We're talking about it because, again, I want people to be clear-headed, not fearfully shrouded. And if you are fearful, hit that buy button anyways. Anytime you crap your pants in the markets, or they crap your pants for you, that's the best time to hit the buy button. Prove me wrong. If you've been in the markets for a year, you probably know that that's already true. You feel that fear, hit the buy button. Nut up, you know. Looking at the daily RSI here, bouncing right off the oversold zone. Looks perfect. It's beautiful. That's the exact look at how overbought you're getting here. You get oversold, you're showing the most weak readings that you can. You're getting oversold and you just reject that area immediately. You don't want anything to do with it. That's a very bullish configuration you have. You probably come up a little bit more, you find resistance, whatever. You'll consolidate and then boom, then you'll really rip, right? Going into the end of the month, going into next month, July, I think you're really going to rip. Let's talk about the prospects here. Let's get into the 1 hour time frame and see what direction we're going. Okay, looking at the 1 hour, first and foremost, super bullish, very, very bullish. 1 hour RSI, overbought, bouncing off the 50, looking good, getting some volume here on this move. We've got 2 minutes left in this 1 hour time frame. We're already up, we're up 2% on this hour. Looks nice. Consolidating like this, you guys, moving, and by the way, what's the most bullish phase of consolidation you can have, at least in a short term look? It's this. You move up dramatically, you move sideways, literally, quite literally sideways, not slightly down, not slightly up, sideways. You move sideways like this and you just go nowhere and your RSI cools off. That's the most bullish phase of consolidation you could ask for, right? It's like my birthday. It's literally, I feel like it's my birthday today, man, because of how freaking bullish Cookie Dow looks. We're finding support right at this trend line, and it's not the prettiest trend line, but still higher lows nonetheless. It's nice to see. Looks good. Up we go. Today's going to be a green day. Bitcoin's seeing higher prices. Everything's going to see higher prices. We go to the 4 hour time frame. You're getting overbought here. Or not overbought, you're rejecting the overbought zone. You know what? Whenever you reject the overbought zone, typically this is what you do, right? You reject, you go down. You reject the overbought zone, you go down. You get up to this area, you reject it, you go down, right? You reject the overbought zone, you go down. That's you see, right? You go down. You go to the 50 or lower every single time. What you don't do is this. You don't reject the overbought zone, and you didn't touch it, but I still call this a rejection. And then find support at the 60 and then continue to move up. The 1 hour suggests we're moving up higher. The 4 hour doing this, if the 4 hour closes green, and I think it will, let's see how many, we got 3 hours left. It's a brand new 4 hour candle. We'll see. There's a lot of time left. But if this 4 hour candle closes green, this is very bullish. You take a bearish thing and flip it bullish immediately. That's very, very bullish. That's the most bullish thing you could do, man. Absolutely. And look at that. We're moving up. I got to say bullish more. Bullish, bullish, bullish. It'll just keep pumping, right? It's super bullish. Cookie Dow, man. Keep on pumping. Yeah, it's going up right now, man. We're watching it happen. I love that this is my like one of my biggest bags. High to low. 382 consolidating right here. As far as the fibs go, this is a very bullish phase of consolidation too. Absolutely. Consolidating right below the 382. You're probably going to rip up to the golden ratio here by the end of today, if not tomorrow. Right? But between now and then, you're absolutely going there. From this price up there, that's another 15% to 20%. You're probably going to see that. Find turbulence. In bullish circumstances, you do rip through the golden ratio on the first attempt, but typically, even still in bullish circumstances, what you'll do is you'll find resistance here, you'll come back down, you'll find support here, and then you'll go up. And in the case of Cookie Dow, Cookie's a very volatile coin, you guys. It's very, very volatile. It's very tradable for that reason, but it's very, very volatile. I would expect that we find resistance between 22 to 21 cents. We'll probably come back down and find support between 20 cents and 18 cents. And then we'll continue to rally going into the end of the month. We should be, I mean, if my estimations are correct, Cookie Dow should be at prices that are around 25 to 36 cents by the end of this month, you guys. We should be back at our relative highs. If we're looking at this on the daily time frame, back at our relative highs here, back at maybe even 31 to 38 cents by the end of the month of June. We'll find resistance up here, consolidate, maybe early July we come back down to like 25 cents, 26 cents, and then we continue to run. It's very, very typical stuff to do. And on our way higher, what we're going to find are new all-time highs. Or I don't know what the proper word would be. Bybit, let's go to Bybit. It has the most history. New all-time highs. We're looking at this from a high here to a low. We're looking at the weekly time frame too, by the way. Bouncing on your RSI off the 50 area is super bullish, right? Rejected the overbought zone down to the 50, very common, and now we're bouncing off of that, coming back up. Very, very bullish stuff, okay? Whenever we see new all-time highs from here, 18.4 cents, my expectation at a bare minimum, the low end of my expectations and what should be your expectations too, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. It's about a 9x move. 800% is a 9x, right? 100%, 1 is a 2x. 200%, 2 is a 3x. 800%, 8 is a 9x, right? 9x move, $1.65. Maximum move is about a 21x. Minimum 9x, maximum 21x. I think we're going to go somewhere in the middle there. I like to moderate it a little bit, right? $2.60, $2.50, something like that. That's about a 14x from here. The average altcoin's expected to do a 3 to a 5x, okay? 3 to 5x. 5x on the high end, 3x on the low end. That's the average expectation for the average altcoin over the coming month. This thing's average or like the middle expectation, my expectation, eclipses that. It almost 3 times is that, right? 14x. And it does, actually. It probably will 3 times the average performance of the average altcoin, honestly. 18.4 cents now. We're going like the band, like the famous pop band, everybody's favorite boy band, One Direction. We're going one direction, you guys, and we're going up. One direction, one erection. This price is erecting all the way up, man. I don't know. I've never really listened to One Direction. I've heard their music, right? Who hasn't? If you've played the radio, it's just penetrates your ears. Whether you want it or not, it just happens. It just happens. I can't even think of one of their songs right now. That's what makes you beautiful. Na 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 na. Cookie DAO is gonna rip real hard. It's gonna rip real hard. It's gonna be fully erect all the way up at above like $2.30. We're gonna be going up here pretty soon, you guys. It's gonna be a good time had by all. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you had a good time here. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. All right. Take care. Bye bye. Adios. Au revoir. Sayonara. I don't know. Bon voyage? That's French again. I don't know. All right, bye.